This is the kind of mental abuse I have to put up with. This saggy get off! Hey, you little shit. And that, in case you're wondering, folks, is what I get woken up to by a fat, saggy little motherfucking dog. Sat chilling in bed and he comes over with his fucking sag. And if you're wondering as well what he ran away with, he ran away with my chocolate bar wrapper. You all know I'm a rather large fellow. I'm a bit of a fat fuck. I went to bed. You know, I've been hard at work. I've been extremely working hard at work. Or hardly working, depends how you look at it. I lay in bed and I think I'm just going to chill with my big bar of Milky Way fucking whatever the fuck it's called. You know, the little fucking specky twat and his little Milky Bar. I'm just chilling here watching some, I can't remember what I was watching. Maybe it was New Girl. I've got New Girl on pause. And I just thought, bin's right there. And I'm like, should I go to the bin? Nah, be fine. I'll sleep with the wrapper and I'll just stuff it there. Put it in the bin in the morning. He wakes me up. He's like, yeet, see you later, son. And I had to take the wrapper out of his mouth because he's a fat little bastard who would have probably ate it. That's story time over, and welcome to the Visual Guys News. More importantly, it's another edition of the Visual Guys Solo Nerd News number. I want to say we're in the double digits now at least. It's got to be at least 10. I could look back, but like we've just established, depends how you look at it. Hardly working, you know, fat bastard. Well, what was freshly washed hoodie, but till somebody come over and decided to get his slobbery sag face on it. Don't lick it. I thought he was licking his dick. He's literally just chewing his foot. Here's another edition of the Solo Visual Guys Nerd News Solo. I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo. That's the nene, isn't it? I'm riding solo. I'm building to the star. Keep it in a car. Solo. Ride solo. Good musical number. Have you just... Mate, it's a fucking bird. It'll just fly away. The bird went past the window and he went... As if you could do that with that, pal. You get scared when the wind blows. So you get a big gush of wind and you got all his muscles for nothing. Ooh. Visuals, we have a doozy of an episode. I am going to mention something that's not necessarily nerdy, but I kind of need to mention it. I haven't got a massive outlet. Well, I do have an outlet at work. At work, I can discuss, you know, the ledge stuff. You watch the fucking boxing, just the MMA, the footy. I can mention all that kind of shit. I can't mention the nerds. So if I walked in and be like, guys, have you seen the newest expansion of the Pokemon TCG? I'm pretty sure they would tie me up upside down and drain me of all my blood. I've got to vent to you guys because something epic happened, which we'll get to very, very soon this weekend. Hence why I feel this is how I imagine drunk people are when they're hungover. My voice is on fire. Everything hurts. I've got a headache and that because last night something outstanding happened, which we're going to get to. Just give me a fucking sec. I'm just letting you know. It's Solo Nerd News with a bit of lad news. Some lad news. The dog's just gone and got his tyre that he's chewed most. Look, right, this, I'm taking it off you for a sec, pal. This was a full tyre. And he just chews it and leaves little black bits, sort of like these little fucking black rubbery bits everywhere. Yes, pal, you can have it back. I don't really want it. I was just demonstrating the fact that you eat rubber. We didn't swallow it. You just... We seen another bird. You're fucking weirdo. You actually are. Everyone said my dog's weird. Look at this sagginess. Weird dog. Get fucking rubber out my face. What? Oh shit, you didn't like that, did you?
Very sir, I shall get it for you.
Take it then, you prick. What the fuck I want you slobby. What are you doing, cunt? Keep it in gob. Sit. I hate you so much. Why? You can get a good flick on the sag. The little ripple effects absolutely amuse the shit out of me. Get the fuck off. No worries, I'll use you as a podium, as some sort of arm. No, I was going to use you as an armrest. It's not fight time. We usually have a good fight in the morning. Where he often wins because I'm covered in slob. I'm like, that'll do. And he never gives up. I always give up first. But we're not fighting now. The news. Settle down. Calm down. Relax. We'll bring the energy. Bring our aura in. Bring our chakra in. But yeah, we've got to do the housekeeping as per usual. Do you have your beverages? your beverages. Because remember, Coca-Cola-based beverage or a lovely fresh-made coffee. This was made about 10 minutes ago. And it's just that perfect room temperature. Little Bo Peep, not Little Bo Peep. Yeah, it was Little Bo Peep. Which bitch went to the house with the bears? Goldilocks, not Little Bo Peep. What the fuck? Get my notes so I can at least pretend like I know what the fuck I'm going on about. But hey, visuals, are we ready for another beautiful edition of the Solo Visual Guys Nerd News? With man shit, tents and man. I'm gonna get straight to it. Story number one. It's Newcastle United, my fucking beloved team. I have like 5-6 things that I cannot live without. They are my main, they are my everything, they're my life. That's comic books, Pokemon, wrestling. What else would I put in there? Collectibles. I guess you have to be up there. But along with all of them things, which is just equally as important, it's Newcastle United. And oh my god, visuals! We fucking did it. We've only got ourselves to a cup final at Wembley, something we haven't done in fucking years. Over the past, well, over pretty much our history, our cup runs are usually very subpar, and most recently, the last few years, we've always just got rid of them because we're in a relegation scrap. But my beautiful, beautiful, beloved Newcastle are not only challenging to stay in the top 4 this season, but we're in a cup final, and as it stands, they haven't played yet. Manchester United are going to be playing Nottingham Forest tonight, but they're up 3-0 on aggregate. I imagine Manchester United win 1-0, 2-1. It's not going to be... It's going to be Manchester United in the final, which makes it more epic. I would have loved to have Forest in the final because you'd think, okay, chances are a bit better. And I am not overlooking Manchester United. I am not overlooking them whatsoever. Ten Hag is a fantastic manager. They're finding themselves in some really good form. Yes, they slipped up against Arsenal, but they're a real solid team with some quality players. And all round, you could probably argue they've got more experience. They might have better individuals, debatably. I mean, of current form, that's hard to debate. But, you know, history and whatnot. They're used to this kind of environment. They're used to this pressure. They're used to Wembley trips. But the one thing they will not beat us on, I can guarantee it now, they will not beat us on the will and the want to win it more. We will want this so much more than them. The fans will want it more. Eddie Howe will want it more. The players will want it more. I really think we will absolutely... completely battle them and win every battle we possibly can and go that extra mile much more than they will. I could be wrong, but regardless, don't worry, we will get to actual nerd shit soon, visual. I can't help it. I just need this little vent. But regardless, no matter what happens, if we got this final, we lose and we finish the season still in the top 4. At the start of the season, if you would have said to me, Dan, you get the top 4 and you get the cup final, but you'll lose that cup final, I'll say, no worries, absolutely beautiful. Yes, on the day, when it does happen, if it does happen, I personally, in my heart, I say we are winning this. But if it does happen, I'm going to be like, gutted, heartbroken, probably will cry because I cried the fact that we got to the final. But I'm going to be like, do you know what? We got to a final. Something I just wanted to see us try and try and earn a spot and you know, go for it all the time and get there. And we've done that. Yes, go on and win it. But we got to a final and we're competing for top 4. That's absolutely outstanding. Instead of this typical boring, horrible, crappy, heartbreaking relegation battles we're always in, we're at the complete opposite. We're at the other end. In this alleged 5-year wait, you know, to build, we're doing it within a year. So I am absolutely over the moon. I am delighted. My fucking beloved Newcastle. It's probably, you know, when you love something so much, like you are so infatuated by it and you feel it right in there. It's fucking amazing because I always feel that for Newcastle, but you always get that sink in your stomach because you're like, well, it's Newcastle, like, we're fairly fucking shit. But not anymore. The last couple of seasons, well, even the start of the last season was shit, but then when the takeover and Eddie Howe and that come in, it just dramatically improved. And as of late, we can feel a bit more hope and optimism instead of just go, because we're always there with our support, but we always went there just because we loved it. We were like, we've got to show up because we love this team, this badge, this club, this, you know, everything about it. But now we're actually turning up to games and whatnot. And we're like, okay, we've got a bit of hope here. We're actually building something. We've actually got a squad of players and a manager and everybody behind the scenes and that wants to win everything they possibly can. They're going to try. They're going to give everything to this club. And the hope's slowly coming back and the club's being reborn and the sleeping giant is now officially awoken. So I'm absolutely over the moon, visuals. Sorry we just had a big old like 4, maybe 5 minute rant about Newcastle United, but I had to get it in there because I'm so over the moon. I've got a hotel booked. As soon as tickets going to go on sale, I'm going to try my fucking hardest to get a ticket. Worst case comes to worst, I'll just go to Newcastle and they'll have a screen or a pub. I'll be going into the city at least if I can't get to Wembley, you know, because of money and tickets and whatnot. But I'm going to try my hardest to do it. But anyway, let's actually talk weird, nerdy shit now. But up the tune! And visuals, we have a release of some epic Funko. So I shouldn't shout anymore because my voice fucking hurts. But some new Funko Pops have been released. I'm sure it was the 31st of January, their official launch date. And I've got mine pre-ordered from 2-3 weeks ago. They should be coming this coming weekend. Fingers crossed it all goes to plan and whatnot. I always get worried with the post. I'm always like, are you striking this week or not? But it's the new No Way Home Funko Pops, and they look outstanding. We're getting Andrew Garfield. We're getting Tobey Maguire. We're getting Tom Holland again. Not only that, we're going to be getting the Green Goblin. You can get special editions of Green Goblin where he's just like in his hood and whatnot, and in the actual armour. Doc Ock, Electro. I think Electro's got a couple of variants as well. There's a metallic, so, you know, the shiny one of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. There's a special edition of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, where he's got his hands up, he's holding his mask in his mouth. There's Tom Holland on top of the statue of what are the fucking? Sorry, the statue of it. It's got they call it something else. I can't fucking remember now. I'm sure there's Lizard as well on like the scaffolding and whatnot. But there's so many. It's the second wave, the next wave. Oh, MJ's got a new one, and Doctor Strange's got a new one as well inside the set. And Ned floating with the cloak of levitation. It's the second wave of the No Way Home Funkos, and they absolutely look beautiful. I've got my setup there. I've got a couple of, got the jumbo one down there. I've got one, and we will have, eventually, after a couple more special editions have been bought, we will have the complete and utter set, because I need to. This film means so much to me. These characters mean so much to me. They are my top of my pyramid. I'm fucking praying here of you know, Marvel nerdy comic book shit. That it's Spider-Man world is everything to me. So I will 100% be completing this set. So visuals, get your new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops as this video goes up, hopefully out now. Kadabra returns! We've got our boy back. Now this was a story that was all about how my life got twisted. I'm not going to go into that time. What the fuck are you doing now, fat dog? Why you left your slob and you run off? Yeet. Where was I going with this story? Kadabra, yes. A few years back, well, it was a good while back actually. The legend himself. I don't know why I call him a legend. I've never really given a shit about him. I mean, he might be a nice guy. But anyway, he sued, Uri Geller, that is. I actually said the name. Sued Pokemon because he said that they copied him with Kadabra with the 2 spoon bending shenanigans. So Pokemon had to leave Kadabra out of, like, I don't know if it was just the TCG or the anime. The last time I saw a Kadabra in the anime, I honestly, I don't think I could tell you. It might be the original. I'm sure that it wasn't. Surely there's been more since. I mean, I might be wrong. Someone will have to fact check me. But Kadabra's back. I'm assuming the lawsuit's dropped, done, dusted. It's fucking stupid anyway. A year ago, it was like, oh, you've definitely copied me there. Yeah, like you're the only numpty that's, you know, because you're not even really bending spoons. You're just doing the heat thing, and you're a fucking idiot. I think he was just trying to clutch on for some money or whatnot. But surely it's all done and dusted, so Kadabra can come back. We've seen Alakazam in the TCG lately. I know that for a fact. I mean, back in X and Y, we had a secret rare version. We've recently got a Radiant edition of him in the newest fucking set, Silver Tempest. So I'm assuming when Sword and Scarlet and Violet really roll around, if they want to in some of their expansions, they can chuck Kadabra in. But regardless, the boy is back. A Pokemon that I didn't really care about being gone. So I hate him as Kadabra. I'm not too bothered. But he's back, and now I'm happy, I think. And going back to Spider-Man, it's official. Tobey Maguire has responded to questions about saying, listen, pal, you want to put on the old red and blue again? You know, get the old web shooters going again? Would you do it? He's like, absolutely. If they want me and there's something there to do, I will 100% come back. So, are we going to see him in any Kang shenanigans in the future? Any weird multiversal travel with Doctor Strange in the future? X-Men stuff going on? Why not? Fuck it. Go for it. What's going to happen with that? No one knows. Spider-Verse stuff. Could there be Spider-Verse related shenanigans going on? However, no, sorry, Tobey Maguire, if you end up watching this somehow in the future, like this fat dickhead's burped during my segment, you are a legend, and I apologise. He's not really going to watch Dan. I am such a dick. I'm so ill. It's worth it. But he will be back in any way, shape, or form. well, just the form of Tobey Maguire as his Spider-Man. But he would be happy to return. There's all that rumour about talk anyway about Andrew Garfield getting his third film inside of the Sony stuff, which I'll be so down for. And if he does come back for one more time, we see him and Logan side by side, or we see him and, I don't know, the original Fantastic Four, as much as the films were a bit meh. That would still be fun to see. However we're going to do it, whatever we're going to do, I'm excited that he's already greenlit it for himself, saying, yep, as soon as you want me, let us know time and place. So if they want him, give him a call. Lego news. Now, visuals, this isn't mind-blowing, astronomical, giant, jumbo set Lego news, but it's Lego news that I fucking love, in particular because of one particular set inside of this release. We have new mech suits. We've got Thanos, Rocket Raccoon, Hulk, who's holding like a big steel beam thing, which is quite cool. More importantly, Ghost Rider. Now, usually, like I said, when we'd announce big Lego sets, we're like, you know, new Sanctum Sanctorum, or, you know, Optimus Prime, or, you know, some shit like that. These are just the small little mech suits, I think like 12 quid a piece or whatnot. But the Ghost Rider one is 30. Now, he's the reason why I've made this a story, because I've got mine ordered. They should be here for the weekend. Shh, don't tell anybody, because I'm a broke-ass bastard, and I had to go through some lengths to get these all, because they're really cool, and I'm shit with money. Somebody help. I'm a shopaholic, as you can tell. But visual, it's a genuine cry for help. The Ghost Rider comes not only in his mech suit, but on his bike. And because these normal mech suits, you're like, cool, awesome, 10 quid, where you go, stick them on the shelf, awesome. But because this one's coming on his bike, it looks fucking outstanding. Ghost Rider on his own anyway is already cool, and I've got all kinds of Ghost Rider Lego sets and whatnot, but this one in particular is just so badass. He's in his mech suit riding his bike, so you've got this big massive armoured suit on the bike. Well, I think he holds his handlebars down there, I think, and this little P-head at the top just, hello, and it just looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Like I said, usually you just plop him on the shelf wherever, you stick him in the collection, but I want to make sure he's somewhere amazing and visible. And how many times have I said amazing? Somebody, drink a game, how many times I say amazing, you have a drink. I want to stick him somewhere so he can be in shot constantly, because it's so fucking badass. Go get your Lego Mech Strike sets, and if you can only get one of them, go for the £30 set. Get Ghost Rider. Finally, it's not breaking news, it's not new news, but it's news that I do want to bring up yet again. But it's the Ant-Man script leaks. We talked about it on the Visual Guyz Entertainment News podcast that would have went up at the day of recording. No, it's Wednesday today. I would have went up Tuesday, whatever, you know, that's just gone. It's not breaking news, but I still want to bring it up because I want to know, visuals, I want to get the conversation going, fingers crossed, hopefully, in the comments, if it's ruined it for you. People are already talking online. I've seen it yesterday or the day before about how tickets are now available, but screens aren't sold out. I think it was mostly American people, because I'm assuming I imagine Americans go to the cinema a lot more than Brits, unless you're a proper film nerd. I think there's a lot of Brits that probably, you know, don't go to the cinema. It's very rare our cinemas are always sold out anyway, even for like Endgame and you know, even Star Wars, when they really come out, they were packed, but they weren't sold out. So to us, it's not a big deal if there's a couple of seats here and there everywhere. But over in America, I imagine it's a big deal. But I don't give two fucks that this script's been released. I have read some of the stuff people put on Twitter and whatnot. I think most of it's been taken back down. And if it is still true, and if it is the legit thing, I'm happy with how it's going to end. And I love stuff being spoiled, because I love going to the cinema knowing the ending or whatnot and being like, okay, so how do we get there? If this is the ending, I want to know how we get there. That's the part that always intrigues me. But there is still a couple of surprises. Apparently there was 2 images also leaked, but were taken offline really quick, of 2 characters we have not yet seen in the MCU and are massive characters. But again, that's just allegedly, it's just what I've read. We'll see if that's true. Now, has it affected you? Is it impacting your, you know, want to go to the cinema and watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, seeing Kang properly for the first time? I mean, I know we've seen it, but seeing properly. I'm still so excited. I couldn't care less that I know how it ends. Maybe they've recorded a few endings and they're going to chop and change a few things. They had enough, but they might have had enough time, because the script got released a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and it's got 2 weeks still till it comes out. So I don't know. You guys, I want to get the conversation going on that one. See, look, it's done it. Look at little black rubbery bits he just leaves everywhere, all covered in spit, and my poor pillow's just... No wonder no one sleeps over, pal. You're just a dirty dog. I'm one of the Quantumania script leaks. Are you bothered? And that will do it. I've just brought up so much fun then. I am so ill. I don't know why I'm shouting. Visuals, I'm just going to keep shouting at you how ill I am until it feels better. And the best thing is I'm going to finish these, wrap up, do some editing, get my work gear on, and pedal my... Visuals, I am so fat. I'm going to give you another quick story time. Wow, this video's probably been on for ages anyway. If you're still here, I'm assuming you're going to stick it out for another story. So if it comes to anything actual, slightly technical, like fixing a bike or whatnot, I'm awful. And I am a fat bastard. All last week I had issues with a bike. I've managed to fix a flat tyre on a Sunday. Went to work on the Monday, got to work, flat tyre again. Thought, shit, pump it up, get enough air in it so I can get it home and fix it. Tuesday rolls around, got to use it in the morning. It's flat. Okay, shit, fuck. Pump it up, try and get to work, come home Tuesday night, replace it. Wednesday, come to it, and its front wheel's fucked again. But Wednesday was all right, because I managed to keep it alive till Thursday night. Going to use it Friday morning. This is all the back wheel. Like, oh, it's still up. Oh, fuck, the front wheel's down now. I've destroyed the front wheel. Bastard, fix the front wheel. Then we come back to it, and the back wheel's fucked again. So I've had to keep chopping and check. I've spent about 38 quid on inner tubes, because I don't know how to repair inner tubes, and some of the gashes are quite big. I don't know if it's just me being a fat cunt. I don't know if it's me putting it together wrong, because to be fair, when I put the inner tube in, I'm not doing it gracefully. I'm like, fucking get in there. I don't know if it's me. It will be me fucking it. I am a massive moron. So visuals, I'm shit with bikes. I need to go fix that before I actually go to work as well. Shit, I forgot all about that until I re-brought the story up. I'll give you a progress report update. We'll let you know how well we get on with that. Finally, before we go visuals, it is the sports and weather. Well, this week's sports, I found out a new way you play basketball. And for this week's weather, it's waning. It's waning. All right, Jonathan Wass. It's raining. What the fuck are you doing trying to pole vault? I think it's called pole vaulting. That way, you stupid dumb fuck. That's what we're titling it. Here we go.
Sports. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck you.
Yeah, I thought basketball, you had to bounce the ball on the floor. Turns out you just bounce it on people's faces. You're like, yeah, boom, 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 and then you go for the hoop, the slam dunk, the Michael Jackson fucking get off my notes, you little bastard. So whatever's happening there, is that LeBron James as well? I think it's LeBron James. It's somebody probably famous, and the other guy's probably thinking, what you doing, you prick? Is that a foul then? I don't know if it's a foul.
Adons, hopping, hunting.
And like I said, for this week's weather, I think it's called pole vaulting. The bird's like, oh, can I say bird? No, I think I can say. The lady is sort of like, oh, fucking do this, you fucking daft cunt, and then just stretch. She didn't even attempt to shift her body over the pipe, the fucking whatever, the vault, the pole, whatever the fuck it's called. She just what are you doing? Unless this is how they play it wherever she's from. Maybe the game isn't to get over it. It's just to be like, how can you get the straightest jump? How straight can you get, or whatever? Or, you know, I'm fucking know. It looks so painful and it looks wrong. Dumb bitch. Can I say that? Well, I just did. And this is the part of the video where we say, visuals, thank you so much for watching. But before you go, we like to get you off here at Visual Guyz Studios. Don't you put your paw on me. At Visual Guyz Studios. And we like to make sure you leave with a happy ending. So visuals, here we go. Here's a clown getting fucked the fuck up. The weather. For Halloween, when them demon clown people come out again, this is how you solve that problem. Just a straight up RKO, the three most devastating words in all sports entertainment. Clown done, dusted. He ceases to exist. The RKO. RKOs can take out anything. There's a nuke flying over, RKO. There's a tiger shark about to get you, RKO. You're going to get steamrolled by a train, RKO. RKO can destroy absolutely anything and anyone as and when it wants. Don't lick my comic book box either, I'll RKO you. Do you want to drop an elbow? He'll probably beat me in a fight, to be fair. Look, I went to give him the drop an elbow and he just sort of come up. But RKO that motherfucking clown. There we have it, visuals. Thank you so much for watching. This was quite a nice mellowed, relatively mellowed. I think it's because, like I said, I am dead. I'm ready to just... Couple of days left at work and it's the weekend, but then Newcastle play again, so my voice is going to be ripped apart, and I'm actually at the fucking game as well. So I said it like it's a bad thing. I can't wait to go. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. Remember to keep being you and keep on keeping on. And as always, we end the news with Dan's message: get off my Funko Pops, you stupid saggy dog, or I will bite your face off. And we'll leave you with that.